We'll talk about more on the signals, like what this new feature is in Angular, and how it is helpful. And yeah, I will talk about linked single signal and all. So let me show you one like what it do. So all those things. So here, I added some points that you need to keep in mind, like what this single signal is and how you can use in it in a project. So you can think like signal as a value plus change plus a change notification. Like signal is just a special type of variable that holds a value. So means basically like we create any property or something like that, so it is simple like that. And and signal let us understand changes to data model and how the model is used, and how the model is used template that need update. So let me give you an example like how the signal is used. So simply we create an input type and we just like with each input type we just created a control like in value, and we created input event value and input event. So what these value are, so these are the signals. So we define the we define the value with the default value with the signal and all, and with the set name we are updating the set. So with the set, this is a function to update any signal value. This is makes a writable signal directly set the signal to a new value, notify any dependents. So similarly like that, first name last name. So if you see here, it directly updates all those things. And so here if you see, this is a default type with the signal, and demo one you will get the updated value. So if you see here, this is a computed value that we are getting. And yeah, means this is similar like that, but why we are using this thing? So here is the point I added. So with this, like you can think signal as a value plus notification. A signal is a type of variable that holds a value. Signal let us understand changes to the data model when get what gets affected. And with this precise info we can just update template that read change value instead of directly checking with enter application all templates. So means it does not directly get updated. So this is very helpful. And if I give you one example, like suppose, and means how it is different from the RxJS and all. So RxJS follows the observer pattern, where you have an observable that emits value and observer that subscribe to receive and react to those values. Signals on the other hand are concept used in some programming languages and frameworks for handling events and asynchronous operations. So it is a good way to like handle events and asynchronous operations. So if you see here, like here we have added like one value 5, then we have z equal to y equal to 3 and z equal to x plus 5. So we got the updated value here. Like when we find the value, then it will get we get the data value. But here if you see here, like we update that value, like we like after that we update the value to 10. So now what it log, so it logs what it will log the previous value, because it is not assigned before that, because a value is assigned to z when the expression is first evaluated. The z table does not react to changes. So this is, if you use the signal here, it will take that value. Like if you say signal 5 signal 3, so it will compute all those values and it will return us. Same with that, like if like here we are setting the value 10, now it will give us the updated result. So this is a this is very helpful like in updating in working with the signals. So if you use signal, it react to these changes: reactivity, reactive inputs, participate in reactive graph, type safety review, and all. And the migration part I will talk in the different video, like how you can migrate your changes to the signal. And this std report resource also I will talk about in different video. So these are two things that we also need to know. And apart from it, so yeah, let me give you some example of signals also. So if you see here, so we check this example. Now means we will getting full name and full name stream. Then what this full name is? Full name is basically computed the value. So like to update the value, create a computed signal which derives a reactive value from an expression. And full name stream. So here like we are converting it to the observable, and like if you are like, you are like simply updating to the observable this signal value, and it gets like with the async pipe we can show that value. Same thing we can use this with the like books. What these books are, so this is like this is some API. From the API we are getting some data, we are converting it to the signal. Then what we are doing, we are using it in our project here. So if you see here, do we have these things? So here if you see book 1, book 2, we are printing through that. So yeah, means you can track. So this is just to for performance perspective. And same thing, so I will give you the example of linked single signal also, what this linked signal is. So let me show you that also. Set option to set that value. Okay, I think on some place I added that linked signal on quantity selected, quantity available. Okay, vehicle name, price, total price, user id, fetch resource value. Okay, and let's come to the thing. Linked signal, what is the use of this linked signal? Okay, so linked signal works similar to the signals where with one key difference. Instead of passing a default value, you pass a computation function just like computed. When the value of computation want to create signal that depends on another signal. So means when there is dependency on the signals. So in that case we use this linked signal. So what it do basically, so here we define the options. So here like we are looping the options and we are showing those options. And what options we define here with the signal, apple, banana, and all those things. And now what we need to do, we need to update that signal. So in that case what we can do, we can use linked signal in this case. So here if you see here, we are using the set option, and with the set option what it do, it will update that value. It will update that value. So if you see this thing, what it gives us, it gives us value of that. So let me show you the example, you will get understanding more of this. So what this thing do, so it basically select that option that we passed it here. So here we passed option fig. So it updated that, like it updated the value of that option. So choice options, set option. And here if you see the value of that, see it, here it said that value, like this is the selected value we have. And linked getter, and it select that value. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. I will discuss more on the signals in the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, guys.